Welcome to Red Light Methods Group Power Plate class. Go ahead and grab an exercise mat that's hanging on the wall, and then grab one set of dumbbells and head to your power plate. As long as you're cleared to jog or run, then you're medically cleared to do a power plate class. If you want to take it easy, we have stools all throughout the studio. Go ahead and grab a stool and pull it up to the power plate. And that's an option. If you just want to hang out on the stool and place your feet on the power plate, you could follow along that way, and it's going to be your most gentle option. So always listen to your body, honor your body, and we give lots of options and modifications throughout class. All right, you guys, so the power plate has 3 different levels of vibration. I encourage you to start on the relaxed setting because that is the nicest, most gentle setting. The next setting is strength, and that's an intermediate level. It has a slightly stronger vibration. And the most intense setting is the massage setting, and that one's very intense on the vibration. So it's really important that you listen to your body, you start off slow, and we gradually increase the intensity of your classes. So we want you to stay safe and to get strong in a healthy way and work within your means. All right, have an awesome class, you guys. Hey guys, okay, welcome to class. You want to grab a rubber tube from the black box in front of your power plate and also a rubber band and place it around the power plate because we're going to be using these in class, so you'll have them easily accessible. Then you're going to grab the round rubber band, and this is the fun part. We're going to step on the plate and then place the band around our legs. So you want to carefully step in on each side and pull it all the way up to about mid-thigh area. Go ahead and hit start. Slightly bend both knees. Keep your weight into your toes. So it's really important you keep the weight to your toes. From here, we're going to lift and lower one leg out to the side. You have the extra resistance from the band, as well as obviously the vibration from the power plate. Keep a soft bend in the knees. The weight is towards the ball of your foot. And then engage your abdominals and your core. So throughout all the classes, we want to brace our abdominal wall by pulling our abdominals in and pay attention to your posture. Stand tall, let the shoulders be down away from the ears, your collarbones nice and wide. Good. So it's a soft bend in the knees. Again, weight towards the ball of the foot is very important for all the power plate exercises. If we put the weight into the heel of the foot, you're going to really feel your brain shake, and that's not so fun. You can always take a break if you need to. You don't have to do the lift, so always honor your body. All right, go ahead and hit repeat. And then we're continuing our warm-up. This time it's 3 pulses. So lift the leg, 3 pulses, pulse, 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 and switch. Good. Soft bend in those knees. Use your breath. Make sure you're breathing deeply throughout the movement. So it's a lift, 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 bring it down, and switch. Good job. You'll definitely be feeling this in your glutes, which are big muscles of the body, the glutes and the hips. Our core is about where 60% of our muscles are located. So this is very effective. Good job keeping your abs engaged throughout the movement by gently pulling your belly button in towards your spine. And just give yourself a little shoulder check, pulling those shoulders down, broadening the collarbone. Good. Good job on your warm-up. Use your breath. Good job on your warm-up, you guys. Now we're going to go into our second block, which is lower body movement. All right, here we go. Go ahead and hit repeat, and then your left leg is going to stay planted on the power plate. We're going to step up and down continuously, keeping the left leg planted, and kick your right leg back. If you're feeling like a ninja, you can remove your hands and do the extra balance component, but definitely if you need to, keep your hands on the power plate. Great job. So it's a step back and up continuously. You'll definitely be feeling this in your left standing leg glute. Pay attention to those shoulders and your abs. Use your breath. This is a great leg exercise. You'll be surprised at how effective this is as you feel your muscles in the following days. Great job, you guys. Keep those abs engaged. All right, we're going to go ahead and hit repeat. And keep your left leg on. We're going to bend and lower our arms down onto the power plate and lift and pulse the right leg up. So the left knee is bent and static. Weight towards the ball of the foot. Soft bend in that knee. Keep the right leg lifted in small pulses, engaging the glutes. Kind of think of tucking your pelvis under, almost like a dog with its tail through its legs, as you lift that right leg up, and you're going to really feel the glutes here. Your left standing leg glute is working to stabilize as the right gesture leg is also working. Good. Pull those abdominals in. Use your breath. This is awesome for the glutes and our legs and our core. You guys are doing great. This is not easy. Nice job. Little pulses as you lift that right leg. Little pulses up and down. Great work. Okay, we're going to go to the right side starting from our step up. So hit repeat. Now the left leg steps back. The right leg stays fixed. And kick that left leg back and up. Good. Use your breath. The right leg is totally static as we just continue to step up and down. Option again if you need to for more challenge and you feel like a ninja, take your hands to your hips, or you could always hold on, but listen to your body. It's definitely quite challenging with the hands on the hips versus holding on. Use your breath. Reconnect to the core, so tighten your abdominals in three-dimensionally. Your collarbone's nice and wide and those shoulders are down. Beautiful tall posture. It's really important to train with good posture as we're strengthening our muscles versus poor posture because we want to educate our muscles to be in that nice, beautiful alignment. Great job. All right, go ahead and hit repeat. Bend your arms, take your head down, and we're going to go back now to the left leg kickups. So the right knee is bent, and that's your standing static leg. Weight towards the ball of the foot. Little pulses of the left leg up. Tuck the tailbone under as you lift that left movement gesture leg to create more engagement of the glutes. The right standing leg is working a lot. And so is the left leg. Good job, you guys. Use your breath. This lower body workout is definitely accelerated with the power plate vibrations, which is awesome. Reconnect to your core, pulling your belly button up away from the floor towards the spine. Good job, you guys. Try to keep that leg lifted. Great job. All right, next we're moving into full body block 3. So go ahead and grab your red rubber band, and here we go. We're going to hold the rubber band. Go ahead and, when you're ready, hit repeat and softly bend your knees. Hold the rubber band palms face up, and we're going to open, close. Keep the rubber band as taut as possible. So the closer in we hold our rubber band, the more challenging it'll be. And if you need to make it a little nicer, you can widen your grip on the rubber band. So bring the band in and out. Really important to keep our shoulder blades down here, our collarbone wide, engage your core. And as always, keep the weight more towards the ball of your feet with a soft bend in your knees. So we're opening and closing. Definitely feeling this throughout the shoulder region and the upper torso. Great job. Open and close. It definitely burns the upper arms. This is a great shoulder shaper. Shoulder and arms. Use your breath. Again, you can always adjust your grip here. All right, good job, you guys. We're going to go ahead and hit repeat. Same thing. Now hold it open and taut and little pulses out. Out. Good. The arms are mostly straight. There's a slight bend, so we have an obtuse angle at the elbow. You can always take a little break, roll those shoulders out if you need to. Little pulses. Engage your core, pull your abdominals in. And again, if you want more challenge, bring your grip in closer on the rubber band. And to make this nicer, you can loosen up the tautness of the rubber band. Check in with your shoulder blades. We want to pull them down away from the ears, and then think of lengthening your spine from the crown of the head up towards the ceiling so we keep our shoulders nice and down and keeping our posture nice and tall. You can always roll out your shoulders if you need to. You guys are doing awesome. These definitely burn. Very effective. Great job. Little pulses. All right. Go ahead and place that rubber band back. And we are going to step back and remove the rubber band from around our thighs, getting rid of that toy too. Okay. Go ahead and hit repeat. Good. Place one foot on the power plate, bend at the knee, and then grab your rubber tubing with the handles. We're going to go into a row motion. So you're letting the arms go straight, pull back, squeeze. Keep tautness in the rubber band so you can adjust by jumping back a little if you need to. Your top leg is just bent with the knee right about over the ankle, just not in front of the toe. Back foot is planted behind, and we're rowing. Really squeeze your mid-upper shoulder blades together. Again, so you gotta maybe hop around a little here to find the right level for how much tension you want. The further back you go, the more the challenge. Great job. Pull back, squeeze. Really feel your mid-upper shoulder blades working here. So we're working all of our mid-upper back muscles. Elbows draw back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, slowly extend straight. Great job. We're going to switch legs, hit repeat. We're going to do the row. This time we're going to add a rotation variation. So you're going to rotate to one side, and as you pull that arm back, your eyes and head are going to gaze and turn, looking over that same side shoulder. Good. So one arm at a time. Row, pull back, look to the direction of your elbow, and slowly come back. The whole emphasis here is on squeezing our mid-shoulder blades together. So we're really getting those deep rhomboids and mid-upper back muscles engaged. Engage your core, pull your belly button in towards your back, and use your breath. You guys are doing awesome. Good. Row and rotate as you squeeze and pull those shoulder blades together. Nice job. All right, great job, you guys. You're rocking it. All right, now we're going into block 4, which is planking. So grab a mat if you don't already have one, place it down on the floor, and then also place a pad for comfort on the power plate. Also have a small dumbbell nearby. Grab the remote, and the top 2 buttons on the remote are for 1 minute. So press repeat from your remote, hands are on the pad. We're gonna start planking from side to side. So your hands are on, we're starting modified on our knees. Feel free, if you know a full variation of this, to go right into it if you'd like. Awesome, but we're going from side to side. You can also go down to your forearms if you'd like, or go into the full variation, pivoting from side to side as we plank. Use your breath, and again, honor your body. There's many variations here. You could be on forearms and knees if you'd like, or do the full variation, either way. Good. Use your breath. It's more about the control here of the movement versus picking the most challenging option. So always listen to your body, honor your body, and do what's appropriate for your level. You can always skip planking as well and just stand on the power plate during this part if getting to the floor is too challenging. You guys are doing great. All right, we're going to hit repeat on one of the top 2 buttons closest to the metal. All right, so back into our planking. We're going to go from side to side, the full variation here. Again, modify if you need to. Listen to your body. Use your breath. Engage your core and your abs and keep your shoulder blades nice and down away from the ears. This is just the full expression of the movement that we introduced the first time, which had variations. Nice, deep breathing. Engage your abs and core. Planking is excellent for working the whole front side of the body and the whole body. It's a full body exercise. So we always want to incorporate planking into our programming. Great job, you guys. You're doing awesome. All right, good job on planking, you guys. We're going to turn around, coming into some triceps on the power plate. Go ahead and hit one of the top 2 buttons to repeat for 60 seconds. Here we go. So facing back, elbows are bent. We're just going to go into a static hold here. It's amazing how this is so effective for your triceps, but you just have your elbows bent. Your knees can go into any position. Go listen to your body here. So only bend as much as you feel comfortable. And we're just going to breathe and hold. You can always take a break if you need to or stretch. Great job. Use your breath. And again, if any of these exercises aren't great for you, you can just omit them and honor your body and stand on the power plate or just take a little stretch break if you need to. You guys are doing awesome. Feel free to take a break and stretch your triceps if you need to. We're almost done with this hold. Great job. It's a tricep static hold. You guys are doing great. Awesome job, you guys. Great job. All right, we're going to come on down to the mat and we're going to take our round rubber band again. Yay. Place the band around your thigh. So through the legs, all the way up to that mid-thigh level, and try to keep it as flat as possible. So once you're ready with that, we're going to grab the remote and you want to push one of the top 2 buttons closest to the metal. So we're going to go ahead and press that. Place your feet on the edge and we're going to bridge up. So pressing our hands down and lift the hips. So from our bridging position here, we're going to lift one leg and then lower it down, keeping the knee slightly bent. So you're only curled up to the mid shoulders. Make sure you're not curling up on your neck. We just want to curl up to the mid shoulder blade area. Keep your hips as level as possible here. So we're working our back extensors, our glutes, and our hamstrings. And this is an excellent movement. It's the opposite of being in a chair. So it's a really great one. You can always keep both feet down if you need to, or take a break at any time. Otherwise, we're just going to be lifting one leg, softly placing it down, and switching other leg. Great job. Use your breath. Again, engage your core, use those abs. You guys are doing awesome. Nice deep breathing, inhaling through the nose, out through the mouth, engaging your abs each time you breathe out. All right, we're going to slowly roll our spine down, press the timer button again, one of the top 2 buttons. All right, so we're lifting back up into our bridge. And now this time, option to just stay here. Otherwise, we're going to open the legs, abduct them, and then bring them back in. So we're working those side hip and glute muscles. Again, in the bridge position, we only want to curl up to our shoulder blade. So just really be mindful that you're not weight bearing on your neck. You're weight bearing on your shoulder girdle. Good. Use your breath and engage your abs. Just opening the legs out against the resistance of the band and bringing them back in with control. Good. The legs just abduct slightly and bring them back in. Good. Nice deep breathing here. Bridging is one of the best exercises we could do because we spend a lot of time in a desk. So this is undoing all that desk time. Good, nice deep breathing. You guys are almost done here. Awesome job. So when you're ready, let's slowly roll the spine down, bring your knees into your chest. And then we're going to extend our legs up straight towards the ceiling for some abdominals. Go ahead and move the band towards the calf near the ankle. Open the legs slightly so there's a little tension. And we're going to reach up. So the legs are extending up straight towards the ceiling. The hands can reach up as we curl up with our shoulder girdle. You can always place your hands behind your head here and just curl up, pulling the belly in towards the spine. Now, if you need to at any time, let your head go down, take a break here, and just hold the legs as straight as you can. As the legs are up in this straight position, you want to try to lock your knees straight and flex your toes towards your nose. So reaching and curling if you choose that dynamic option here. Reaching the hands up towards the feet. And again, you can always take your hands behind your head if you'd like. Use your breath. Pull your navel in deep towards your back. So we're scooping or hollowing out our abdominal wall as we reach our arms up, or as we crunch our shoulder girdle up just a little bit higher here, activating those abs. You guys are doing great. All right. So for our next 60 seconds, go ahead and remove the rubber band from your legs. We're going to extend our legs up straight here. And then your hands can be behind your head or not. And we're going to go into some crisscross scissors here. So you're crisscrossing as your legs walk down, and then crisscross as the legs come back up. Make sure to keep your lower back pressing down firmly the whole time. So we always want to make sure our low back is staying connected to the mat. Again, listen to your body, follow the range of motion. You could do this with your head, neck, shoulders lifted or your head, neck, shoulders all the way down. But if you are curled up, you want to make sure that you're gazing towards your upper thigh area. You can always use your hands behind your head as well. So crisscross scissor walk those legs down, and then crisscross scissor walk them up. Definitely getting our obliques activated here. Only do as much range of motion as you feel comfortable while keeping your low back anchored to the mat throughout the exercise. You guys are doing great. This is definitely a great ab exercise. Awesome job. All right, good job completing block 5 with our core. We're going to stand back up. Now we're going into block 6, side body. Go ahead and grab your round rubber band one more time. Okay, we're going to place that round rubber band back around our thighs. So carefully step into it, pull it up to your mid thigh, and make sure it's as flat as you can make it. Step onto the power plate. Let's hit repeat. We're going to be facing one direction. Place your forearm on the power plate and one hand on the hip. Little pulses, lift. Lift. Good. Soft bend in that standing leg. So the leg on the power plate wants to be bent slightly at the knee. Good. Draw those shoulder blades down. Keep your neck nice and long. Great job. Use your breath. Lift the leg up as high as you can. Parallel to the ground if you can. That would be awesome. Don't use me as an example. Great job, you guys. Finding that comfortable position. Depending on your height, you might place your arm lower on the power plate, and that's totally okay. Little lifts. You're doing awesome, you guys. Engage your core, use your breath. So pull that belly button in deep towards your back and check in on those shoulders. All right, we're going to go ahead and hit repeat. Other side. So little lifts up. Use your breath. Lifting the leg up as high as you can. Soft bend in your standing leg. Use your breath. Good. Check in on those shoulders. We want to keep those shoulder blades down out of the ears so our neck stays long throughout the movement. Nice deep breathing here. You guys are doing really great. Little pulses, lifting the leg up as high as you can. We're almost done. You can do it. Nice deep breathing. All right, great job. Now we're going into my most favorite block, block 7, which is stretching and centering the body. So if you don't already have a mat, grab a mat and line it up with your power plate. So we're going to go ahead and hit start. Take your left leg on. We're going into a minute-long hamstring stretch. So square those hips up. Keep your left knee all the way straight. Your toes are reaching back towards your nose. And so you can take your hands wherever is comfortable for this stretch. It could be on the power plate or on the handles, or you can just be upright with your hands on your hips. Adjust how far back you want to be on the power plate. We just want to think of reaching our heel forward, our left sits bone back, the left knee's all the way straight. Lift up on your left patella or your left kneecap. Engage the left quadricep muscle. Good. And we're just going to stretch here. It's a glorious stretch, and stretching on the power plate's amazing. There's many variations. So listen to your body. You could place your hands anywhere that's comfortable. So effective in stretching with the power plate. It really improves flexibility. All right, we're almost done with our minute-long hamstring stretch, you guys. It feels glorious. We're going to flow right into a minute-long hip flexor stretch now. So go ahead and hit repeat. Same leg is on. You're going to jump the back leg back further. Have a bend in that front left knee. So you're feeling this stretch throughout the hip flexor on the right side. Take your hands anywhere that's comfortable. So you want to make your back leg straight, squeeze your back leg glute and pull the belly button in, and you're going to feel a deep stretch in that hip flexor on the right side. Good. Again, your hands can go anywhere that's comfortable. I have my hands on the power plate, but you can hold up higher if you need to, wherever feels comfortable. So we're stretching the hip flexor muscle, which is in front of the hip on the right side. So the more you squeeze your right glute and pull your belly button in, the bigger the stretch will be on that right hip flexor. Good. Use your breath. Pay attention to those shoulders still and adjust anyway. We're almost done with our minute-long hip flexor stretch. Super glorious. All right, guys, we're going to go to the other side. So hit repeat and now take your right leg up. We want to have our hips like headlights facing straight forward. Make that right leg super straight. Good. Engage your quad muscle. So you're going to pull up on your patella or your kneecap. Let your toes reach back towards your nose. So think of your heel reaching forward and your right sits bone back and lift up on your kneecap. So engaging those right quads. We're going to feel an awesome stretch. Take your hands wherever is comfortable here. You could take it on your leg, you could take it down to the power plate or on the handle. We just want to really make that leg as straight as possible, shooting the heel forward as the sit bone pulls back, lifting up on the kneecap, going deep into the stretch. Stretching on the power plate is just so awesome. It feels so great, and it's an amazing way to really enhance flexibility. All right, we're almost done with our minute-long hamstring stretch. You guys are doing great. All right, we're going to go ahead and press repeat, bend the right standing leg. Now we're going into a minute-long hip flexor stretch. Have that knee right over the ankle. Hips are still square to the front, and take your hands wherever's comfortable. They can go on the power plate. They can go on the handles. You could take your hands on either side of the leg, just whatever feels better for you. Your back leg wants to be straight. Squeeze the left glute, pull the belly button in tight, and you're going to really feel a hip flexor stretch on the front of that left hip area. The hip flexor is a pretty big muscle that goes from your lower 5 lumbar all the way to your upper inner thigh. It's also kind of that front groin area. So we want to really keep the hips square and come down as low as you feel comfortable. The more you squeeze that left glute, contracting the glute and pull the belly button in, the more you're going to feel the left hip flexor muscle because those are opposing muscles. So when they tighten, it automatically stretches the hip flexor. Awesome. You guys are doing great. We're almost done with that minute-long hip flexor stretch. Okay, for comfort, take a pad and place it on top of the power plate here next. So this pad's going to make it more comfortable for your hands. Hit repeat. We're going to take both of our hands on the power plate and come into an upside down letter V stretch. Let's hold here. Feels very good. Just stretching the backside. You can kind of walk your knees out if you'd like. Bend and stretch at the knees. Awesome. It feels really great. Come into like a plank position. And then let your pelvis lower down if you'd like. Look up, stretching the whole front of the body. Come back into an upside down letter V stretch. Let your head completely hang between the arms. This feels really great. You can walk it out in those knees. Just getting stretching and centering here before the end of class. Come back into a plank. Come back into that nice front body stretch, looking upward. Feels super good. Awesome. Come back into that upside down letter V. Walk your feet in close. Take your hands down to the floor to meet the feet. Let your head be totally relaxed here. We're going to slowly walk our hands up. Awesome job. Now that class is over, there's spray bottles and towels. Please spray down your mat and equipment and just return your equipment back to where you got it. Have an awesome day.